time for a conversation with the one, the only Father Matt Frisbee. It's time for a sports roundup. Going all the way to Fremont. Good morning to you, Father Matt. How are you this morning?
Oh, good morning, Dave and Ron. Great to be with you. I am doing well. I've got so much to share in our sports roundup this morning. A lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start. We're not going to talk too much baseball, but I do want to kind of make this point. So this past weekend, we had, it was pointed out to me by a fellow fan of the Cleveland Indians, Guardians tribe, and he calls them the Indians, but he said, "Hey, Father, did you notice in that second reading from St. Peter that St. Peter calls Jesus the guardian of our souls?"
Ooh.
I thought, oh, boy, hard to argue with that one. So,
Well, the Guardians are the only team in Major League Baseball at this moment to have an even record of 15-15.
yeah, they've struggled the last week or two, and just not really picking up any momentum here. So not hitting the ball too well, and pitching's been pretty good by and large, but not getting the clutch hits when they need them. So big news that came last night after the game was that the tribe, they're calling up Travis Bazzana, who was their number one overall pick, I think from a year ago or 2 years ago. So looking to see what he can do at second base. But that's kind of what we've got in the realm of baseball right now. I want to make a little quick note of something I just saw on Facebook. We recently had the Glass City Marathon, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that. I'm not going to run a marathon. I can tell you that much. But apparently in this Glass City Marathon, a gentleman, 25 years old from Warren, Ohio, never ran a half or full marathon. And he shattered the Glass City Marathon record.
Wow.
And he ran it in 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 54 seconds.
Wow.
Only the fourth American to run a marathon in under 2 hours and 6 minutes.
First time.
Yeah, apparently the first time he's run a marathon or even a half marathon.
Wow.
Incredible. Yeah, so Vincent Maury, I think Mauri is last name. So that's just really something incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had the first duo break the 2-hour barrier. So for marathon, and he's not that far off of it. My goodness, 6 minutes.
Yeah. So
crazy.
God love him. I'm not running a marathon anytime.
No.
I can tell you that much.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. So, the big stuff. We could talk NBA just really briefly. I know you love that, Dave, but
Oh yeah.
this I didn't know. I saw this morning too. The Pistons, Detroit Pistons, number one seed in the East, 60 wins this year.
Yeah.
They're right now down 3-1
Yeah.
against the number 8 seed, Orlando Magic. So we'll see. I didn't even know they were having that great of a season. Tells you how much I pay attention to the NBA. But 60-win team on the brink of elimination right now. We'll see what the Pistons can do.
Yeah. Wow.
But let's talk about the draft.
There we go.
This is what we all came to the sports roundup for this morning. So I'll just say this as a Browns fan: great draft, incredible draft. I think across the board, a big consensus that the Browns had a really, really good draft, an excellent draft, you might even say. Traded back and got the guy they wanted, Spencer Fano, tackle out of Utah. They got a receiver there in the first round, Casey Concepcion. Some Browns fans kind of question that, myself included. Well, they got then the receiver most Browns fans, I think, wanted at 24. I think Browns fans wanted Cardinal Tate, but he went number 4 to the Titans. So they get Denzel Boston, and then in the second round, as the Browns passed on Caleb Downs in the first round, they got that Emmanuel McNeil Warren, or Warren McNeil, out of the University of Toledo.
Oh, yeah.
Really highly rated player. And then they just, all through and through, Browns had a great draft. Now, they filled a lot of needs, but in the end, it's going to come down to quarterback play for them. And the question will be, who is the quarterback? Is it going to be Deshaun Watson? My guess is that's who it's going to be. Will it be Shedeur Sanders? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But I think we'll see Deshaun Watson. The Lions had, they filled some of the needs they needed. Blake Miller, tackle out of Clemson in the first round, then Derek Moore, edge rusher from Michigan. So we see that. But we should note, too, that Ohio State had 4 players taken in the top 11, I think it was.
Yeah, and I want to do a quick rewind with you. You said not a great possibility, but an outside possibility. 4 in the top 10. We got 4 and 11, so you were right there. People were saying 3 and 10, of course. Definitely a possibility. Nobody was really saying 4 and 10. You said 4 and 10. An outside possibility, but there we were at 4 and 11. Nicely called, I would say.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, obviously, just really great players, and we saw, 4 and 5 went Tate, and then Arvell Reese, and Sonny Styles was taken at number 7 by Washington, and then the Cowboys took Caleb Downs there at number 11, and he could have been taken by any of those teams. The Chiefs could have taken him. The Browns could have taken him. There was a part of me that really wanted the Browns to take him. If he ends up like this Hall of Famer, like everyone talks about, boy, you look back and think, boy, we could have had that guy. But still very happy with who the Browns took with that safety from Toledo. But, yeah, for the Buckeyes, it's just a great recruiting pitch all the more. That not only do we win games, but we develop players for the NFL, and not just for the NFL, but to be highly rated draft picks, top draft picks.
Yeah, when you're getting 40% almost 40% of the top 10 in the NFL coming out of one university, I can't imagine that you've got a better calling card for your recruitment than that.
Absolutely.
It's a busy time in sports and a lot of excitement, too. Wow. And now I see where Caitlyn Clark from the Indiana Fever, from then, but she's going to publish a children's book based on her life now. Interesting.
There you go. I'm waiting for a children's book based on Dave's life.
Yeah, I want Caitlyn Clark's book to be titled "How to Stand Up to Bullies." That's what I want it to be.
Father Matt Frisbee, always a pleasure. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of sports that we're talking about here that people are getting more and more interested in. So I'm glad you're bringing these in, and it's a great time to talk sports. So thanks for joining us every Tuesday.
Oh yeah, thank you, and thanks to everyone. God bless.